Most traders think that success comes from the perfect strategy. But the truth is, it's not about the strategy, it's about the discipline. Without discipline, even the best strategy in the world will fail. And with discipline, even a simple strategy can make you a consistently profitable trader. So, today I'm going to break down the exact mindset shifts and habits you need to develop unshakable discipline as a trader. If you struggle with hesitation, overtrading, and breaking your own rules, this video is for you. So, let's get into it. So why discipline is the core of trading success? Trading is not just about knowing what to do, it's actually doing it. Most traders know that they should not overtrade, they should not revenge trade, they should let their winners run, and they know that risk management is the lifeline of trading. But when it comes to the execution, they let their emotions take over. They let their emotions do the execution for them. One bad day, one bad trade, one impulsive trade, one moment of frustration. Trust me, that's all it takes to wipe out the weeks of progress because I have been there. I have faced that. And that is why the discipline is not just a part of the trading, it's the foundation. Without the discipline, you have no edge. A disciplined trader follows their plan no matter what. They take their losses without hesitation. They don't jump into the setups that aren't perfect just because they feel like trading. And because of that, over time, they win. On the other hand, a trader who lacks discipline may have the best strategy in the world, but they won't be able to execute it properly. They will hesitate, they will revenge trade, they will overtrade, they will book profits too soon, all because they let their emotions take over. And trust me when I say this, market does not reward intelligence, it rewards discipline. So if you have been struggling with consistency, let me ask you this. How many times have you moved your stop loss just because you did not want to take the loss? How many times have you taken a setup that wasn't a part of your plan? How many times have you taken a trade that it just looked good, but it wasn't actually a part of your strategy? The problem is not that you don't know what to do. The problem is you don't have the discipline to do it. Every trader has been there. The moment you know you should wait, but you enter anyway. The moment you see price moving really fast and you jump in anyway without any confirmation. The moment you close your winning trade too soon, just because you think that you're scared that the trade will reverse. These mistakes do not come from lack of knowledge. These mistakes come from lack of discipline. And you know what is the worst part? The more you break your rules, the easier it becomes to break them. Discipline works both ways. The more disciplined you are, the stronger your mindset gets. The more you give into your emotions, the weaker your discipline becomes. So if you want to become consistently profitable trader, you need to treat discipline like a muscle. And like any other muscle, the only way to strengthen it is through repetition and consistency. So how do you develop discipline? How do you go from a trader who constantly breaks rules to the trader who follows their process no matter what? Step 1. Create a rule-based trading system. Discipline is not about the willpower, it's about the structure. If you rely solely on making the best decision in the moment, you will fail. Instead, you need you need a system that makes decisions for you. And that means clear written rules. What needs to happen for you to take a trade? Where is going to be your stop loss? Where is going to be your take profit? What are the risk limits for the day? How many trades will you take in a day? How many stop losses will you take in a day? And if a setup does not meet your criteria, your rules, you just don't take it. No exceptions. Professional traders don't trade based on their feelings. They trade based on the rules. The moment you start deciding whether to take a trade or not based on the emotions, you have already lost. Step 2. Master emotional control. Discipline in trading is really about controlling your emotions. You will have moments when market will test you, market will tease you, you will have trades go against you, you will take losses, you will see the prices move in your favor and without you, and you're gonna feel FOMO. How do you react in those precise moments determines everything. A disciplined trader does not let their emotions dictate their actions. They don't get too high on their wins and they don't get too low on their losses. They don't chase, hesitate, or make emotional decisions. Let me give you an example. I recently took a sell trade on GBP using the two candle theory during pre-New York session. The 1 hour structure looked clean, the 1 minute time frame looked good, price pulled back perfectly, but I rushed the entry. I should have entered at the break of the low, but I entered early. And that entry made the whole setup invalid. And that one emotional decision cost me that trade. But what happened next was even more important. I watched the price go up and I re-entered. Now here's the thing. The market was clearly in a range on the 1 minute time frame. No confirmation, no confluence, just noise. But I forced the trade anyway. There was no clear direction. The setup wasn't valid. It did not meet my criteria. I entered because I wanted to be in a trade, not because it made sense. Now, that wasn't discipline, that was emotion. That was a loss I completely deserved. These are the decisions that separate the consistent traders from the inconsistent ones. Not the setup, but the way you respond to pressure, loss, and temptation. Discipline is doing the right thing even when the emotions are screaming at you to do the wrong thing. And the best way to master the emotional control is detach from the outcome. Instead of focusing whether a single trade wins or loses, focus on the execution. Your goal is not to win every trade. Your goal is to execute your plan flawlessly over the next 100, 500, 1000 trades. And trust me guys, when you shift your focus from results to execution, trading becomes a lot easier. You stop forcing trades, you stop revenge trading, you stop trying to make back losses, you stop taking setups that are not there just because you feel like trading. You execute like a machine, you trade like a professional. Now, step 3. Build external accountability. The biggest mistake traders make is trying to do this alone. When no one is holding you accountable, it actually becomes a lot easier for you to break your own rules. And I'll let you in on a secret. How do you know if something is holding you back from something you want to be? When you wake up in the morning and you feel regret about something you did the previous day, that is your indicator. Regret is your number one indicator. Use it. That is the signal telling you, guess what? Don't ever do that again. If you consistently regret wasting time, if you consistently regret making impulsive decisions and breaking your own rules, that is your mind telling you that what exactly needs to change. That is why professional traders track every decision they make. They analyze their trades, they learn from their mistakes, and they make sure that they do not repeat them again. And if you want to develop discipline, you need to start tracking everything. Keep a trading journal, not just for the trades, but for your emotions and for your executions as well. Set a strict risk limit and actually stick to them. And if you struggle with discipline, try to find a trading group or maybe an accountability partner. Knowing someone is watching makes it even harder for you to make impulsive decisions. And guys, discipline is not something you just have, it's something that you build day by day. And if you don't hold yourself accountable, you will not improve. At the end of the day, discipline is what separates consistently profitable traders from everyone else. Not the intelligence, not the strategy, not the experience. Just pure, unshakable discipline. A trader who follows their plan will always beat a trader who does not follow their plan, even if their strategy is less advanced. So if you're struggling right now, ask yourself this. Are you following your rules? Are you following your plan? Are you respecting your risk limits? Are you taking only the best setups? Or are you trading based on emotions, fear and impulse? Because market does not care about your feelings. It does not care about your hopes, your stress and how badly you want to win. The market only rewards those who are disciplined enough to execute properly. And if you want to make it in this game, make discipline your number one priority. Master it and everything else will just fall into place. So guys, if you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more trading mindset content. Let me know in the comments section what is the biggest mindset challenge you face when it comes to discipline. Follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram for daily trading insights. And I will see you in the next one.